Highland Park, Michigan, only 3 square miles in the middle of Metro Detroit, and like the Motor City, makes headlines for its troubles. Unemployment is more than 30%. The population is dropping, and more than half of the people here earn below the poverty level.
The city in the 40s was the cleanest city in America, #2 school district in America. This is where it happens.
Tim Delina left a life of corporate finance in New York City in 1982. He ended up in Highland Park with a heart to change the city.
Kind of have a degree that should put me on Wall Street, and I'm on Woodward Avenue in a pornographic district.
Delina purchased Crim Theater, the city's biggest XXX movie house, shut it down, and started Revival Tabernacle, where he is now pastor.
In the beginning, I would have men come in and ask me, they said, when did the movie start? And I would tell them Sundays, 10 and 6.
He moved his ministry and family to the struggling, largely black city more than 20 years ago. It was uncommon then, and city leaders tell him it's even more uncommon now.
In a 1.5 square, there's 38 churches. 38 churches, and this is what they said. We wanted to bring all the pastors that lived in Highland Park that are here. And then they found out of the 38 churches, only one person lived here, and that was me, the white guy that lives in Highland Park. We felt like we needed to make a commitment.
A commitment stronger than just Sunday morning worship and Tuesday night prayer. Pastor Delina wanted to spread that passion to his congregation of young professionals. He not only urged them to join him in Highland Park, Delina offered to help with a down payment on future homes.
Why not go to a place that we can literally affect the city? And to do that, Ephraim, you've got to live in the city.
Out of the 400 members of Revival Tabernacle, right now, 75 live right here in the Highland Park area. One couple lives right here in this home on Rhode Island Street.
We had a house, it was west side Detroit, but we could move anywhere. And we decided we wanted to be here.
Jeffrey and Dana O'Farrell live 2.5 miles from the church.
I've volunteered in soup kitchens. I've done, all the door-to-door taking prayer requests. And your heart begins to have a place for the city. And that's what happened in our heart.
And then coming into the city, a lot of people, are you scared? People are people. There's good and bad in everybody. And we just want to share the gospel and be a witness here on Rhode Island.
These days, the O'Farrell stage to share the gospel has blossomed into a Highland Park tourist attraction. It was Clint Eastwood's home in the hit film Gran Torino.
I would have never thought that my home would be in a movie, and much less a Clint Eastwood movie. I think that was pretty huge.
Clint Eastwood took a bath in my bathtub.
The film is a high point for Highland Park and the Revival Tabernacle congregation. But there are also some low points.
We have just gone through probably one of the biggest, the biggest trial of crime that we've ever experienced as a church.
The church's executive pastor was home alone when a robber broke in and savagely stabbed him 37 times, leaving him to die.
The miracle, Ephraim, was that of 37 stabbings, not one of them hit a vital organ.
He was here because he said he wanted keys to my car and he wanted the money.
Kevin Ramsby moved his family to Highland Park less than a year ago. His faith in God, his church, and his community remained strong, even as the victim of one of the city's most violent crimes.
I began to then pray for my son, and I wanted my son Noah to never, ever blame God for this.
Now on the road to recovery with the help of his family, Ramsby's prayers are for Highland Park. It's home, and it's where his heart is, even in the face of adversity.
We love it here. Our kids can walk down the streets and we play. We know our neighbors. We'll cook out with them. We'll have them over. It's a great place to live.
Revival Tabernacle is committed to making it greater, one house at a time.
You can be anointed and never touch a city. I think that comes from longevity. I think when you commit yourself to a city and say, we're here, and I would just tell you, Ephraim, we're here for the rest of our lives. We're not going anywhere.
Ephraim Graham, CBN News, Highland Park, Michigan.